Hey, oh my gosh, you guys. YouTube beauties. Melissa Juicy here. And it's been a little bit because I'm like kind of having a little, traveling thing going on. But I'm going to tell you what what I've been feeling. Oh, first before I start, if welcome back and thank you for listening. If you are already here with me, otherwise, if you're new, welcome and thank you. Subscribe and like. It helps to keep things going. And also, just I'm going to have as I always do, my website there at the bottom of the description so that you can call me personally for readings or whatever happens. Okay. But I just definitely been feeling this moon. I always feel the moons, but I definitely been feeling this one. I'm getting cold. Sorry, I'm just gonna grab my shirt. So basically, when I was channeling into this, it was like for collective. This is the full moon is in Taurus, but it has been not the full moon lasts 3 days before and after. So we feel this energy going on. It's not just like, oh, it's the full moon one day. Like the full moon is at least 3 days before and after. It's got a resonance to it. And so the signs, I mean, of course, and I've talked to y'all about this before, we're all signs, everything. We got something somewhere, even if we don't have it in our rising or sun or moon or whatever. What the hell happened here? I think I did my laundry, even I didn't do it right. Okay, I had to just put this right side in. Okay, so y'all like to see me get dressed. I don't even know. That was funny. Okay, but I'm cold, so here we go. But I already tapped in, as y'all know I usually do. I tap in and I try to see what's the energy, whether a meditation or whatever's going on. And I definitely, for the collective, this is not just for Taurus. So, because, like, basically, I'm going to tell you that I was, because I have Aries a little bit strong in my chart. I have Sag, I have Fire, Leo, Rising. Obviously, you can tell by my Linus little thing going on here. But I don't think that, if there was a Leo moon, it would be, but whatever moon, even if I don't have any of that shit in my chart, I'll always look at the house that it's in. So again, if you guys need help with that and you don't have your birth time and you need help with a reading for your charts or just for a reading and spiritual generalness. So basically, with that being said, you can contact me from my website. And I think I had something else to say, but I'll figure it out later. So what started to come through when I first, and I'm going to clarify a bunch of this for y'all, but definitely this is collective. So what resonates with you, take it. What doesn't, in some aspect, it may. So I'm going to try to kind of get around like certain aspects, but it feels like some of it will be resonating. So the first thing is I feel for the collective now, there's a lot of trusting that needs to go on and a lot of like, I guess, choosing peace and finding, yes, I know, Spirit, please and thank you. I'm calling on the guides and angels and the whole celestial. I don't know how to say this. It's kind of like like if you are somewhere, finding the blessings wherever you are, what's next wherever you are, even if that's not exactly where you want to be, just being grateful. I don't know, gratitude, I guess, is what's coming in, and choosing peace and some situation, which I'm going to clarify. I already did a little bit, but it feels like a lot of the collective here has had a relationship, like maybe a marriage or something that's breaking up or that needs it's going to take a lot of trust and love, You know what I mean? To make that work. And I don't think, I feel like in my soul, there's some situations out there that may be able to make it work, but I don't know. Um, I'm going to do a little sign by sign, but remember what I said. Like it could be, you could be any sign and this will still resonate. So, like, and it's also timeless. So, but this is actually for the energy of this moon, which I was feeling days ago when it went into Pisces, which is the dustpan of the zodiac. It's going through there. It's like what was kind of deep. And I feel a lot of resonance for that. But then I see it come through there, like the end to the new beginning in Aries, which is the Fool card. Um, and then it's like, oh, well, uh, I'm descendant into matter, and I'm just gonna, it's that kind of like feeling of being invincible, like you're so excited about a trip or a journey, and you go off maybe unprepared, and then you're like, damn, now I know what I should have brought. And then if you guys watch the Fool on my video, I kind of explain his little journey, and then but it's like then he's going today is Taurus, right? So then it goes from that to Taurus, which is values. It's all about values. It is the house of money and values, but values can be a lot of things. It doesn't have to just be money. I mean, but a lot of it is. I'm seeing for a lot of the collective, it is money because we let's face it, we need it to live here, right? But also, what are your values? Are you willing to sell your soul for it? Hmm. People are fighting over it too. There's a lot of shit. And it feels like someone, some people may be in the collective. I feel like there was a union that you trusted and then it fell apart. Like it went upside down. It turned upside down on you and you had to move on. And felt like you were destitute somehow, even if you weren't. And some people were losing a lot of sleep, which is another thing I would like to link in at the bottom when I'm done about the dream tea. It's really important that we have dream time right now with our shields and our medicine, so that we can sleep and not have to constantly be jerked. It feels like the whole planet, not the whole planet, but a lot of people have just like PTSD from just the whole trauma we've been through with the way things went down with this whole thing with the government, like the whole thing. We lost, nobody could afford shit. Like we were all screwed. And now we have to wait for the whole mess to be cleaned up. So basically, the the spiritual aspect, it feels like a lot of people lost a lot of faith, and you need to get your shit back together with that. And there's a lot of people because of this in the collective again uh, that had to find blessings, but in work, money, things that turned upside down as well. Can't balance it if you don't have it, can you? You can't balance shit if you don't have it. How am I supposed to balance something I don't have? Like, how am I supposed to balance something I don't have? I'm not talking spiritually. I'm talking money, in the bank or whatever it's going on. Like how are you supposed to do that? So a lot of people are going to have to start over and work hard and plow the fields and do the thing. But that's okay because things will turn around. But a lot of people felt destitute, had to move on, thinking too much, can't sleep. I've had so many readings where people can't sleep. And then a lot of people did not take the time out they needed when they knew that they did because they felt like, oh, I can't do that. I can't take this time off. I can't take this vacation, or I can't just even say in a relationship or work or whatever it is that I can't do this anymore right now. I need a break. And so there's that. And then so you're hung up, you're kind of hanging out trying to wait to see what the hell's going on, and people are fighting and shit's going on. And your passion, meanwhile, has been turned upside down. So now we're going to clarify some shit, but also you need to remember that, there's this Taurus energy on the side that if you are a Taurus or you have any Taurus strong in your chart, this will be okay. But you're going to be all right, but you're going to have to learn how to balance your bullshit. And also, it feels like a lot of collective here got screwed in relationship. Everybody. I don't even know if somebody won. Did they win? Who really wins when you know you're saying goodbye? Um, I don't know, but it's like, let me see here. I gotta go up. Please and thank you. Tell me what's going on. Well, I just feel like there's a lot of letting go here, and letting go of the fact that you need to trust your judgment, your intuition, whoever this resonates to, because there's a lot of material loss. It feels, and I see I got judgment in two. I got judgment in two. One is right side, one's upside down. Upside down, but the judgment right side up, and then the judgment two different decks. Look, let me show you guys. This is what's going on here. I got it from two different ways. So that's what I'm telling you about the because this is a collective reading, so we don't know where this fits in. So somebody might have got a good judgment up here if they chose peace, or they do choose peace with this full moon. If not, and you didn't trust or whatever the fuck went on, this is the upside down version of the right side up judgment. Look at that pretty card. Isn't that pretty? Anyways, and there could be people fighting. I can see people fighting over money. Fighting. Hollering. Fighting. Could be about a marriage or a breakup, or it could be about an inheritance. It could be about a work thing. Anything. I see people fighting around that shit. And that's why you needed to choose peace, or you still do, and you still can. But also on the other aspect of what I'm seeing is this relationship, if this resonates for you on the collective, that it's time to maybe realize that this turned upside down and you've got to move on. And you may even have kids. There may be a thing that you have to do, that choosing peace is the best way. Oh man, there's a lot going on. But it's also the Taurus over here. But everybody needs to get their passion back. So we're gonna do a little bit more clarifying on what's going on with the relate. Just look at that. Just blew out, man. Thank you. The world turned up. Your world turned upside down. Because of the economy. Probably a lot of this is about money. I see. Not just values, but that too. But I don't see. Please and thank you. Give me more on this world. On the judgment, please. Thank you. Yeah. It's time to go, man. Start a new thing with your passion. It's about the passion for all of us in the collective. We got to get our passion. It's been a long road. I mean, we had the COVID, we had all this shit going on. We didn't have time to give ourselves a break sometimes, A lot of people don't have that luxury. I mean, even, it feels like even, not even just the passion, but any creative, just anything that could happen was put to a halt. You couldn't balance your money. You can't, I mean, you got all the aces too, the whole collective. We do. It's a beautiful little thing. It just has to start over. It's like you have to build a new house to get the old, you have to tear the old one down before you build the new one, or there is no house. Because you'd have to build it on top of the other house. That would be shit. That would suck, right? I like my privacy. I don't want my house on another house and on old memories, because it's an energy. Energy is energy, and if you don't clear it, you're always going to carry it around, probably. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. So there's that. The world. The world is also like, it's almost like, we judge people, and everything is really a mirror of either ourselves outside of us that we're looking at, or it's a mirror of our own judgments. And there's also the skunk medicine, of course, to keep yourself without having to, um, oh, that's cute. Without having to violate your healthy boundaries, but also looking at the fact that you are a mirror to yourself, and that if you're judging something, that's probably what the mirror is about. It doesn't have to mean that you're necessarily um, mirroring this, like you're looking at yourself when they're doing something. It could. You have to examine it. That's why we have this channel and many others. But yeah, it's time to get your passion back. Move on. It feels like and I feel, and I'm going to do the fire signs here in this. I mean, I'm going to go through the fire, earth. I'm going to do go through the four. But before that, I would like to do a couple oracle cards just to tell you how happy I am. I love this full moon. I really do. I feel blessed in this full moon. There's a lot coming up always for me because I'm empathic and intense, and um, but I definitely do feel some powerful changes here. Thank the goddess and all the spirits and angels and guides of our life and ascended masters. I give so much thanks, please, and thank you. For the collective, I would like to have just 3 oracles, please, for the collective, here and now. Please and thank you. Thank you, please and thank you. These are cards that I know if you're not new to my channel, you know that these things are sticky. But I have to just do them the way I do them because that's what happened. Okay, the first one is the magic of transparency. Wow, that's kind of fucking cool, huh? I like it. The magic. She looks like she's blindfolded, though. That's because she's shutting it off so she can see with her third eye. Who's this little guy down here? We're going to read about it in a minute. Let me see. What else, Spirit? Please and thank you. Please and thank you. I don't know if these are them. I'm going to have to shuffle them again because I want to make sure I didn't just let them fall out. Please and thank you, Spirit. I love you. I love you. I love you. Me and you, man. Just the magic carpet. That's hysterical. I can't wait to read that one. Okay, that, and then this one keeps wanting to come out, so I'm going to let it. Wow. Elise, if you're here, you can come in, honey. Well, I mean, you can come in. I don't want you to think you can. Oh, there it is. I just asked for the other one. I should have known. Because this goes with the trust. Like, people still need to get their shit together when it comes to their faith and communicating. Because people are stuck in their neocortex, the secondary consciousness, which is where we're programmed from. So, like, if you don't commune with that higher part of your soul and your brain, no matter what your faith is, that's not good. That's not going to be good. So anyway, I'm going to read this shit to you because it's so amazing. Wow. That's it. Okay, I'm not going to do any more of that because this is going to clarify all of this shit I'm talking about. But then, what a crazy ass good name. This is good news, man. Trusting, being grateful, choosing peace. That's what this full moon, and then, when we go in deeper, it's about a lot of the finances and about the union breaking up, which could have something to do with finances, and a lot of sleepless nights, sleeping. That's a collective. Fighting, poverty, this judgment thing I'm going to clarify on, loss of passion. It's going away. Away it goes. And these are the new ones that are coming for you. So, excited. I'm so excited. I'm excitable to read this to you. But you're going to have to hold on just a second because I have to go get my glasses. Because I know I have to have glasses right now. Okay, to read this shit. Okay, here we go, baby. Beauties. All right. Just let me get them out because I want to see what I'm telling y'all. This is cool cards too for the Taurus, the full moon energy for every sign, everybody collectively. All right, so here we go. The magic of I love this one. The magic of transparency. I've always liked that. I don't really like a bunch of bullshit, please. I'll have everything without the bullshit, minus the bullshit and manipulation. That would be great. Okay, here we go. There was once a white goose who was strolling along the beach when she encountered a beautiful woman praying for others. On closer inspection, the gander noticed she could look right through the striped summer dress and see the ocean in the background. Having never seen such transparency, the bird felt compelled to gift the woman with her own magic. The bird's gonna gift her with her own magic. That's awesome. Okay. A golden egg that would sustain her financially till the end of time. On a 3D level, you might think that this is a silly tale, having been convinced that this world is all about hard work and perseverance and suffering through setbacks until success is finally achieved. And you'd be right. However, from the higher dimension of 5D and onward, where the magical realms exist, think everything for that. I mean, I can't imagine what I would do if I only had this shit show to count on. Okay. Onward, higher dimension 5D, onward, where the magical realms exist, earthly rules simply do not apply. How exciting is that? They don't apply to us. Anyway, for real magic to bless your life, it's important to be loving. Like I already said, the trust, choosing peace, honest, trustworthy, and true to yourself, like your sister by the sea who was gifted for being transparent in her intentions. That's so cool because, look, at the beginning, that's what we were doing is choosing peace, right? No, true? The magic of transparency. Very cool. All right, moving on. The fuck's going on here with the magic carpet ride? I like it, though. There it is. Look at the magic carpet. She who steps upon the magic carpet gets to fly across the universe. You might wonder, where can I get such a magical device? That's cute. In truth, you need only to look to your own imagination to conquer up mental images of anything you'd like to create. To visually imagine is the golden pathway to everywhere and everything that can improve your life, like new adventures, healthy relationships, inventions. You use your imagination when you daydream or mentally picture desired outcomes. When you practice this wordless approach to the mind, possibilities become limitless because the creative right brain deals in abstracts. Timelessness and the present moment. As you align your consciousness with these higher principles and then your inspired actions towards what you want, you may find that even the most outlandish dreams and visions will take form in your reality. In this way, you learn how to manifest your desires while preparing yourself for the ride of your life. Come on and take a slow free ride. I don't know what it is. I don't know, but it sounds like a good ride to me. Okay, so remember, this is the magic carpet. And then we got the 'Tis a Season to Bloom. That's a Taurus card. That's why it came out, right? That's an Empress card. That's an Earth card. Taurus is the Empress. Taurus, even the men, men or man or woman, doesn't matter. They're all very, very born in that sun, earthy people. I don't think I've ever met a Taurus that wouldn't love to be somehow planting shit. I mean, I do know a lot of Pisces. I do have a bunch of Pisces I'm hanging out with right now, but I also have my daughter's a Pisces and my teacher's a Pisces. She loves to plant. She's got so much planting. So it doesn't matter, like I said, it depends on where your sign is in your house. You have to know your chart. You can also email me. But let's go get through these last ones here. All right. These beautiful oracle cards. I'm so blessed to have had these. For some reason I found like they just came. Crazy. Never crazy, I guess. It's just crazy. It is crazy. The whole thing's crazy. Baby, I'm crazy. Maybe I'm crazy just like you. Okay. This is the one here we're looking at. This botanical beauty strolls down the walkway through the garden and stops to admire all that is growing and flowering in the accordance with natural law. Much like the flowers, we too thrive and bloom when we use our divinely given talents and skills for growth. It doesn't matter what that is. You know what it is. The secret of greatness is to discover what you were born to do in life. I'm going to read that one more fucking time. The secret of greatness is to discover what you were born to do in life. Yeah. And then do it. Just do it, You must discover your dominant talents because you were given these gifts for the joy you may give in return and get. Your greatest happiness depends on you finding your own unique flair. Ooh, that just had me orgasmic for a second. I'm going to read it again. Your greatest happiness depends on you finding your own unique flair. That means you're not like a fraud. You're being completely authentic. Doesn't mean you can't get inspiration from others that came before you or whatever. Just means that you're true to your shit. Now, if you squander your abilities and strengths or lack the courage to pursue them, then a great deal of talent is lost to the world. I got to do that again too. If you squander your abilities and strengths or lack the courage to pursue them, then a great deal of talent is lost to this world. Recognize what is within you that desires an outer expression. Okay? What is it, man? I don't want to. Let me see, baby. I just want to. I know. I just want to do some. Okay, let me just stop singing here. Hold on. Let me just get through it. This is so beautiful. I love this card. I don't think I've ever read this one. Recognize what is within you that desires an outer expression, a latent ability or expertise that can assist you forward towards fulfillment. You need only to acknowledge and develop your skill sets to bring them to a full blooming potential. Okay, now let's look at it again. Here's the reason I'm saying this to y'all is because it's important. It's almost imperative really to do this, because if you are going around this all ties in with the money, the whole money reading, the whole shit show we got to let go of, losing everything, doing this, doing that. It's time to you know what? The hermit is turned upside down. Somebody needs to go in solitude. All of us, probably. Okay, here's the last one we're going to do for the full moon. Prayer. Okay, we're going to do a prayer here. Anybody like to pray? I do. I like to pray. It makes me happy. I mean, praying is different for everyone. For me, it means just talking to him, letting it come through, meditation, prayer. It all kind of, for me, it's the same. But we'll talk about that another time. Okay, 40. We're going to go into this one because I love these. I'm so happy. I was guided to use this little deck. Oh, I'm so happy I did too. Okay, so here we go. The visiting pilgrim stands on the stupa, a Buddhist sacred site, praying for world peace. In the background, the prayer flags, imbued with prayerful messages, send peace and compassion via the wind to promote harmony and end of all suffering. In times such as these, when the world is experiencing an invisible war on people, ooh, that's what this has all been about at the end, man. Okay, it all ties together. It's so cool the way it does that, man. I love spirit. Thank you. Please and thank you so much. Ancestrals, guides, all of you. The ascendeds. Oh, my guides and angels and all of the world, like of this collective thing going on here. Okay, this is really important. This shit's huge. Okay. In times such as these, when the world is experiencing an invisible war on the people by calculating hidden cameras, our best defense is to come together to participate in group prayer and to pray ceaselessly on our own. It is said that when 2/3 of the population awaken and demand back their sovereignty from government gone rogue, then the tipping point will have been reached and the golden age can be ushered in. Oh, God. I'm having I mean, seriously, I am not familiar with these, but these are so amazing. Okay. The sovereignty from governments gone rogue. Then the tipping point will have been reached and the golden age can be ushered in. We are close, gaining in numbers and momentum as truth prevails. Together, collectively, with our combined energies and the help of the divine source, we can overcome the pressing issues and enter an enlightened planetary consciousness. Oh. Through meditation and prayer, you will feel an increase in your own infinite spiritual power and feel the divine authority work in your life. Oh. Oh. Shit. Yes, that's what the hell is that heaven. All of it's going on right now. Come on with it. All right. But you need to know, you can always also, oh my God, that was amazing. For the full moon, thank you. Woo, 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 woo. I'm so excited. I just I'm so excited. I just like, I want to like, huh, just so happy about it, you know. And the prayer is going with the trust, man. The prayer, the trust, they're together. And that's what I do. Like they all come together, you know. And it's like, come on, I'm ready for the change. I'm so happy because I prayed, and I have a higher consciousness that I've had since I was little, that I can talk to things, so things come through me, and I seen the reason why these people needed to be out of the ruling us. It goes back to the reptilians, and this is not the same case what we got going on now. And thank everything in the universe that happened. I prayed a lot. My prayers count for probably like, I don't know how many votes. A lot, at least one state, because I'm so beautiful with my spiritual knowingness of all of it. Because I seen a whole thing of the whole thing. It showed me. Anyways, I hope y'all are happy. And if you're not following me, you probably are happy about the election. If you don't, please just keep it to yourself and go somewhere else. Because I don't want to really hear it. Because I already know, and I don't need to talk about it to anyone about what I already know. All right. Now listen, y'all. I want you to love yourself and keep yourself safe. with your own loving consciousness. And make sure that you always stay in touch with your guides and angels of the light and your sacred circles and all the way you connect. I love you, and I'll see you next time. All right, blessings, y'all.